In a K-rated community, citizens are united and committed to giving every child a great start so that they can be successful in school and in life. The K-rated Community Project is an investment in our children, in our families, and in the future of our entire community. But we are far from being a K-rated community. Before the pandemic, half of our children had limited access to health care. Half of 3 and 4-year-olds were not in preschool where they can receive the early learning and services they need to be ready to start school. So 45% of our children on average started kindergarten not ready. This average hides deep disparities among communities. In low-income areas, almost 3/4 of children enter kindergarten without the skills they need to thrive. To become a K-rated community, our work will focus on 3 pillars: healthy moms and children from the start, access to high-quality early care and education for all children birth to 5, and families and communities that receive the support and services they need. What are we going to do? Well, the first thing we need to do is to come together to respond to the pandemic, supporting childcare providers so that parents can return to work, knowing that their children are safe, are cared for, and are learning. We need to hit the reset button to rally the community, starting a movement, to work together to plan for how we want to rebuild better, and to advocate for adequate funding and better policies for childcare so that we can rebuild better than we have ever been. How are we going to be successful? We are looking at the entire system of care that impacts our young children, creating a long-term plan to rebuild a better system, mobilizing our citizens to advocate for better childcare policy, and committing to a shared vision of the future with shared accountability for getting there. Using a collaborative model where all sectors are coming together to solve our own problems and to make it happen. Through stakeholders and partners from the community, parents, schools, teachers, government, businesses, nonprofits, and healthcare, so that we can become the kind of community we want to be, a K-rated community, where we take care of all of our children and prepare them for a great future, where we are a more equitable society, where all people have opportunities to obtain a higher paying job to lift themselves out of poverty, a community with less crime, less abuse, less poverty, and greater prosperity and well-being for all of our citizens, a community where no one is left behind. But we can't do this without you. Please join the K-Ready Alliance. Help to grow the movement. Together we can become a K-Ready community.